Here is a partial solution to your test problem question 10 and 11. Now question number 10 is, how can you prove that cosine of an angle cannot be more than 1? So if you draw any right triangle, you know what is cosine. Let's say this is your angle A. Then cosine will be adjacent side over hypotenuse, right? So you know adjacent side will always be smaller than, it cannot be more than the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the longest side in any right triangle. Therefore, the ratio cannot be more than 1. So that could be a reason, and that could be an explanation that cosine can never be more than 1. Can you tell me when will it be 1? If angle A is very small, equal to 0, then hypotenuse will be as good as the adjacent side. And in that case, you'll have cosine as 1. So cos of 0 is 1, and that is its maximum value. Question 11. Show that sin x whole square plus cos x whole square equals to 1. Well, I'll prove this identity. It is also called Pythagorean identity. So let me make a triangle here and then show you how to prove it. Let's say that our triangle is A, B, and C. In that case, this side will be A. Let me write in different thing. Side opposite to capital A will be referred to as A. Opposite to B will be B. And opposite to C, which happens to be a right triangle, will be C, right? Now we know from Pythagorean theorem that A square plus B square is equals to C square, right? So we have A square plus B square equals to C square, correct? Now, if we divide all these terms by C square, then what happens? Let me do that. So if I divide this by C square, and C square, what do I get? I get A over C here, right? A over C is cos. Let's say this angle is x. Okay, so A over C will be adjacent over hypotenuse. So this is cos. So we can write this as cos x whole square, right? Plus B over C. B over C is sine opposite over hypotenuse. It is sine x whole square equals to C over C is 1. So we get cos square x plus sine square x equals to 1, or sine square x plus cos square x equals to 1. So that is a way to prove it, right? So it's also called Pythagorean identity. You can also take different angles of x, let's say 10 degrees, 20 degrees, 30 degrees, and when you calculate with calculator, you'll find that the squares sum is always 1 for sine and cosine. Okay, thank you.